Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Eric worked on a bit of a reunion trap for Ridge and Brooke. Steffi concession also stunned Liam. At Forrester Creations, Eric pushed Brooke to admit she missed Ridge, so she conceded that she did and wished she could move him to reunite. Once Brooke reflected on their time in Portofino and the grand entrance she made wearing an amazing gown on a boat, Eric pulled up a snap on his laptop. Ridge intruded, but he assumed Brooke was just trying to get word on the looker for the fashion show. After Brooke took off, Eric showed Ridge the Portofino print of Brooke and tried to stir up some warm recollections. Eric felt that Ridge overreacted when he ditched Brooke and got back together with Taylor after Brooke's CEO move. While Eric was handling some Forrester business, Ridge set up himself, letting his mind wander to those Portofino recollections of Brooke, just like Eric intended. Eric will make further prognostications about Brooke and Ridge belonging together, but he wouldn't get his reunion want anytime soon. Eric plays Cupid. Liam learns he's dying. Still, Kelly has the stylish night with her pater. Ever. In Kelly's room at the Precipice House, Liam plotted to concentrate on the words in her book due to his vague vision. Kelly wondered what was wrong, but Liam played down it as his eyes being tired and ultimately just made up a story rather. Kelly loved Liam's tale about a little girl with the same name who participated her magical powers of being kind and sticking up for the people she watched about. After Kelly pushed Liam to promise that they'd live happily ever later, he made another vaticination about not going anywhere. In the living room, Steffi plotted to understand how Liam could be dying when he was dancing with Kelly before Finn came home. Although Steffi was in denial about Liam's grim fate, Finn maintained that Liam's excrescence couldn't be operated on. Steffi ultimately started allowing about all the mileposts Liam would miss, but Finn suggested taking effects one step at a time. After Steffi decided she should be the one to break this to Liam, she teared up as she sat down with him on the settee. Finn went to say goodnight to Kelly so that the spouses could have a little sequestration. Steffi scolded Liam for risking his champagne when he left the sanitarium before he could get updates on his rearmost reviews. Liam realized Steffi was spinning out emotionally, so he questioned her about what was going on. Once Steffi admitted Liam's medical platoon set up a mass on his brain, she verified that he was facing an inoperable brain excrescence. Liam's eyes grew misty as he plotted to wrap his head around Steffi's news that he was dying. Finn tells Steffi that surgery isn't an option. She weeps and refuses to accept it. Steffi can't believe this is passing. How can Liam be dying? Finn explains why Croakers missed the mass ahead. Finn tells Steffi that it's critical that Liam get back to the sanitarium. Finn repeats it's inoperable as he tries to comfort his woman. Finn tells Steffi that the mass wasn't caused by the fall, it was there ahead. Finn brings up how devoted Liam is to be a better day and be there for his girls. One step at a time, Finn tells his woman. Steffi thinks she should be the one to tell Liam he's dying. Liam's vision blurs in Kelly's room. The little girl pushes him to keep reading. Liam tries to recall the words by memory since his vision is completely vague. Liam isn't covering veritably well. Kelly picks up on Liam not reading the story right. Liam tries to get her to read to him, but the little girl knows commodity is wrong. Liam claims his eyes are tired, so he offers to tell her a story rather of reading. Liam tells a story about a little girl with the same name as Kelly. As Liam tells the story, Kelly asks him to promise they will always be together. Liam does but has an upset look on his face. Liam leaves Kelly's room and rejoins Shin. Liam can tell Steffi's been crying. Liam mentions he's tired. Steffi says they need to talk. Finn defenses himself to give steam sequestration. Steffi brings up how magical this night was for Kelly. Liam's head is hurting and needs to sit down. Liam apologizes for being late for Kelly's cotillion. Steffi insists Kelly would have understood. He risked his health. Steffi breaks down and gashes. Liam is upset. What the heck is going on? Liam asks if he did commodity wrong. Steffi tells Liam his test results came by. Steffi heartbreaks as she holds Liam's hand. Liam asks her to just say it. Steffi tells him about the inoperable brain excrescence. You're dying, Liam. Brooke enters Eric's office at Forrester Creations. Brooke gushes over Eric's designs out of the vault. Eric asks Brooke if she misses Ridge. She does, but she's happy to see the Forresters back where they belong. This feels right, she says. At least, at the company. Brooke admits to missing and loving Ridge. It's hard to see him at the office each day. Eric listens and admits that Ridge is Brooke's person. Ridge comes in yapping about making magic. He freezes when he sees Brooke. Ridge asks what's going on with Eric and Brooke. Ridge warns against anyone seeing the surprise. Brooke exits, but Eric wants to talk to her some further laterally. After Brooke leaves, Ridge questions his father. Eric is vague and shows Ridge a picture of Brooke in a gown. Eric brings up that Ridge suddenly left Brooke for Taylor over a job. They argue, also Electra comes by. While Eric and Electra talk, Ridge remembers Brooke wearing a marriage dress on a boat. Eric sees that his plan is working and smiles in Ridge's direction. Liam refuses to believe he's dying. Taylor locks up Brooke. Sheila could lose Cleric if he learns the verity. Keep reading and let's bandy what's coming up in the CBS cleaner pieces. Taylor to make a bold move. Brooke is in a dressing room. It seems that she might be getting ready to go on stage at the Forrester Creations fashion show. There are all kinds of notorious faces there, including Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt. Christine also appears. Eric addresses about riddle and magic to Cricket and Ridge. At the end of the clip, Taylor barges into the dressing room and snappily slams the door. Brooke is confused and doesn't feel to know what's going on. Also, Brooke laying into Taylor over what she's done. It sounds like they both get locked in that dressing room together. Steffi has learned about Liam's brain excrescence. Finn participated the news over a textbook communication. Once he gets home, Steffi will want further details. Once she processes the information, Steffi tearfully tells her hubby that she needs to be the one to tell Liam that he's dying. Still, an exercise clip shows Liam rejecting the prognostic. Steffi will be torn. Liam has claimed that nothing know about his condition. Steffi was okay keeping the secret ahead. Still, with the news that Liam is dying, Steffi might really struggle with keeping it to herself. At the veritably least, Hope needs to be told simply because her son, Beth, is Liam's child. Beth deserves to spend time with Liam before he dies, just like Kelly has been. Over with Sheila, she's lying and keeping secrets from her hubby. Deacon gave her a choice, it's either him or Luna. Sheila chose her marriage, but also intimately got an apartment for Luna. In addition to that, Sheila is helping Luna scheme. So, when Deacon learns the verity, this could mean the end of Sheila's happily ever later. Of course, we're talking about Brooke Logan and her sleeping with the coming stylish thing that's at Forrester Creations next to her on again, off again love, Ridge. Or at least, that's what she believes in her mind. There's heavy enterprise that during a moment of weakness, Brooke is going to succumb in the arms of bodacious Carter, and before anyone knows it, the two of them are going to get veritably busy underneath the waists. This isn't only going to put a wrench in her plans to get back with Ridge, but it's also going to upset her son Hope to no end. That's because this isn't the first time that Brooke is sleeping with either her son Swain or her partner, and easily this isn't going to be the last time, moreover. And while no bone can really explain why Brooke does the effects that she does, there's a possibility that she's just trying to bring her sexy reverse. Seeing how Ridge easily does and appreciate her for the coitus goddess that she is, she'll seek that confirmation from someone differently who just happens to look at her the right way and at the right time, too. Still, it's that no secret stays hidden for too long, if there's anything that we've learned about life in this fictional city of Los Angeles. Once the verity comes out that Brooke slept with Kara, Hope is absolutely going to explode on her mama. This is the ultimate act of treason. But for Brooke, all she's doing is following her feelings, supposedly. It was a moment of weakness. She was just following her woman-like energy, right? Well, indeed, if she were, she should have at least allowed about that before she took Carter to the bedroom for a hot rollick. The woman just doesn't learn.